weekly social stews. How are you today? I hope that you started the new year on a great note. I hope that you took some time to write down your vision and create a vision board. You know, it's always very helpful to put in writing or put pictures of what you would like to achieve this year, so that actually you can look at it almost every day. And when you look at something every day, the chance of that happening is a lot higher than if you don't. You know, you keep reminding yourself on a daily basis, this is what I want to do, these are my dreams, so I'm going to take action. I'm going to take some steps to make sure that I can achieve those dreams. And remember, things don't happen overnight. Things happen after a repetition of action steps that lead to creating the right path to reach the destination that we plan on accessing. So make sure that you do your vision board, make sure that you look at it every day. All right, so today we're going to listen to Bruce Knowlton again. He's our Tai Chi expert, and today Bruce is going to talk about why we are sad, what makes us sad, and what we can do about it. So here is Bruce. Enjoy.
Hi, welcome back. This is Bruce Knowlton, a Tai Chi and Qigong master. I also am a certified natural health coach. Today we're going to be talking about what makes people unhappy. Why do we live in a world of people being depressed? They're not satisfied with what's going on in their life. They kind of just like all the drift syndrome. And so we're going to be talking about 8 little topics on this particular subject. Again, so many people go through lives these days in this world that we live in of quick fix, quick to have need for information, and information overload once we get it, and nothing to really do with it. And we live our lives this way. So it's kind of hard to figure out what we're doing and how did we end up where we are, and work in the jobs that we don't really have a passion for. That most people just, instead of planning their career, most people just go ahead and they go with the flow. So they get their job, or they get a few jobs, and then they find themselves doing something. The years have passed. They're caught up in the moment of now they are living to pay their bills, to just have a roof over their head, and the daily grind of getting up and not wanting to do what they are paid to do. And this affects the body, it affects the mind, it affects the whole life. And this is what causes a lot of depression, a lot of people going looking for outside sources to find satisfaction. Drugs, alcohol, just addictive personalities become very relative in our society. And this is generally based because people do not have a direction of what they want to do, or they have settled into what they must do now that they've beaten themselves and taken themselves down this path of no return. There's most people, the reason for this, they don't have a passion. And you have to ask yourself, what am I passionate about? If you have something you're very passionate about and you don't find the time to start creating that and to letting that evolve in you, then you're going to continue to be stuck in this rut of dissatisfaction with life. You have to take time and make the time to get into whatever gets you away from the distraction of the job that you may not like, and or the situation. It could be a personal situation that you're in, or just your overview of maybe pressure from the family, of the expectations. Expectations are huge on us as we get into as we're growing through our life. Others people's expectation. Well, guess what? That's their business. That's not your business. So you can start taking the time, if it's 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, to do something you like to do for yourself. If it's cooking, if it's writing music, if it's writing a book, you always want to do that. If it's volunteering for something, helping people in any manner, those are the things that are going to bring you satisfaction in life. Those are the things that are going to help you start to eventually guide you out of your rut and give you a clear mind of reaching your goals. And it's very important that we do that. Most people can't find their purpose. They've lost their purpose in life. And so we just go through of going through the actions of the day. So we're again letting life live us instead of us living life. We have no control. The monkey mind is taking over us, telling us what to do. We've got to do this, we've got to do that, we've got to do this, there's no time for peace. We've lost our purpose in life. We have a meaningless position in the world. Okay, we find no ability to feel important. And when these things come, we have a passion sidebar of, oh, I'll get to it, and we never get to it. So we have to make time for ourselves to get to those passions. So many people don't have a social outlet. They go to work. A lot of times they don't like anybody they work with, or they get the gossip field comes back and forth, and everybody's pick, and blah, 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 blah. And this is just destructive. Flat out on a psychological level for yourself is destructive. Don't get caught up in their business, okay? Find peace within yourself, and you'll start finding the ability to make friends. Okay, to have a friend, you have to be a friend. That is one point. Most people are lucky to have one or two friends in life, real good, close friends that you rely on. We live largely going through life, watching TV, being on our media devices, letting all that take over what we think life really is, and when you can't go up and talk to somebody and ask them how things are going with a passionate, kind heart, and shut up and listen to them after that, then you are not really a human being. You are just a being, okay? You're just going through the motions. And so we need to look at how everything affects us as those finding the passion, finding how our purpose in life. We get distracted from our focus. One day we're on our path, and then we get pulled back into the old routine as life just goes back in a circle, and we think, oh, this is the rut. And that's exactly what you're living at that point. You're living in a rut, okay? You need to look up, pull up the sides on the sidebars of that rut and pull yourself out and look over and see what else is out there. You know, and when you were a child, you had many little things you want to accomplish in life. You had a lot of fun just experimenting with things. As we get older, we forget to be a child, okay? Let the child out in you. He's in there. They're screaming to come out, he or she. Let the child play. Let him come out, find out what's fun, do what's fun that's healthy for you, and come and find yourself, and then you will be able to expand your world. You'll be able to make more friends. People like people who like people, okay? And if you can be one of those people that actually say, I like me and people like me, then you're on the way. Just that affirmation itself will change your life. Okay, so my suggestion for today's topic is tell yourself, I like people, people like me, I'm as good as the best and better than the rest. And if we can use that as our focus guidance point, slowly but surely we will be able to come out of this rut that we've been living in. Put the phone down, turn the TV off, find something interesting to advance your personality. And once you've been able to take a few steps and are consistent with it, and that's the big word there, day in, day out. I've got 15 minutes, I'm gonna just read about something that interests me. I want to learn magic. I want to learn to be a singer. I want to learn dance. Whatever it is your little kid wants to be, okay? Don't hold that back. That is the real you. That is what's going to give you comfort. That is going to open up your world to relaxation as we progress into our practice. But these little things, these social concrete blocks that keep us down, we need to push away like Superman and get out and start living our lives for who we are. Once we're there, we will come out of our ruts. We'll be able to understand them as they come, and then we'll be able to share with others on how to get out of their ruts. And it'll be a happier world. Thank you.
Well, what do you think? Have you learned something? I love to listen to Bruce because each time I learn something new and he gives me a different perspective. Sometimes I feel sad and I'm not sure why I feel sad, but most importantly, very often I just don't know what to do to take away the sadness. You know, what can I do, maybe the way I think, to shift, you know, my mood, or to do something concrete to change the way I feel. So I hope you enjoyed it today. We will listen to Bruce again next week on different topics that hopefully help you. So remember, if you like this video, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to this channel, and chat again soon. Take care.